This is my first time doing this at night. I was just on FaceTime with my bestie for a few hours. I like, the natural sunlight coming through. But I did episode 6 and 7 and 8 today. So you're getting 3 episodes recap. Episode 6 was basically just conspiracy overload. Like, oof. It had my mind doing all these different things. It's actually scaring me now. I don't know, like all the different conspiracy theories that was thrown in there. It's one of those things y'all need to listen to for yourself, but it had me thinking like, oh, the government is shady. So basically in this episode, they were talking about how the CIA really killed the congressmen on the tarmac the day when they were trying to leave on the airplanes. And they say this because on the video that they still have a footage of everybody getting shot up on the tarmac, they said the people that shot the congressmen had on like army fatigue. And why would the people on the compound wear that? Like basically they're saying they were CIA people. Also, on the tape, the death tape, Jim Jones kept saying like, I didn't order a hit on a congressman, but I know he's gonna die out there on the tarmac or flying home. So he must have knew like the CIA was gonna be there. I don't know. Government, please don't come for me and take my YouTube away. I'm just saying what I heard. Oh, they were saying that the congressmen work for the same side as like JFK, which we all know what happened to JFK. So that was another conspiracy theory that like the government the CIA or FBI, whoever, the government sent the congressman out there to set him up. Cause I always thought, why was you not squad deep? Like why he ain't really had no protection? But once again, government, please don't come for me. Like I'm just reporting back what I heard. Also, they had an underground meat pit that when they first built the compound, they built a underground meat pit because they knew they would need to refrigerate their meat. And if you know a little stuff about farming, you can do like kind of like underground, it's colder. So they were using that as like a refrigerator type of thing. Well, once they got settled, they learned that they really wouldn't have meat. But what these people was doing, child, which makes sense. Because I was wondering when I first watched a documentary, I'm like, where's the grave? So I was like, you know what? Everybody don't want to be buried. Maybe they was doing cremations. So people was dying and they were storing these bodies in the meat pit. Now, I don't know if y'all remember earlier, I was talking about in a previous episode I was listening to, I'm like, I wonder was they eating people? Because like y'all ain't had no meat and people died. So it's tapes of, oh, my skin looks so good. Like, come. So on the tapes, there's one tape of Jim Jones talking about kind of like the what's the word, like anybody he had beef with, and the crowd was agreeing with him like, oh, we'll shoot them, we'll kill them, and then I'll eat them, like I don't care, we're carnivores, blah blah blah. And I'm like, ooh, like clutching my pearls the whole time, like, sir, that's not okay. But these people so brainwashed, they okay with eating humans. So then one of the stories he was talking about on the tape is like, and he's laughing about it, he's like, oh, one lady said, yeah, I saw teeth in my soup. And then somebody said, and then he said like whatever, when the lady said something about the teeth in the soup, he's like, yeah, you was cool with the teeth until you saw the eyeball or something, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, y'all eating humans and every piece, like you couldn't just clip the toenails off, you couldn't, y'all had to eat the head and the feet. Like I don't understand. And I'm not a carnivore, hell, I don't eat animal meat, but say if I was to eat a human, I don't want to eat the head, the genitals, the hands, or the feet. Even when I ate meat, put a chicken foot in front of my face and we gonna fight. Cause like it be all, cause don't they got like 3 nails? The chicken foot be like, and all, no. Okay, so they had the underground meat pit. It was mostly children, which makes sense. People birthing children, maybe complications happen, the child dies. But yeah, that was their meat source. They got into the history of Guyana, and there is so much scary history when it comes to Guyana. Slavery, colonialism, like it went deep. It freaked me out. There was a lot of tales they told regarding that. Basically low-key saying Guyana's haunted. I think the ancestors is tired of the white people doing stuff on their land. Okay, I'm back. I ran out of memory. I think the ancestors are saying, yes, sis, you feel our pain. But yeah, they was tired of y'all fucking with their land, so I think they pulled up. So there's just a mass suicide history in Guyana. 40%, I believe, 40% of the way people die is suicide. They say it can be because of chemicals, blah, blah, blah. I think it's the ancestors. So, episode 7, gang.